Dun, 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 dun. Oh, child, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired today. Hey, 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 hey. Good morning. It's 10:34. My jazzy fam. So I'm bringing y'all the most important Housewives season episode chapter, whatever you want to call it, of all times. My Housewives of Atlanta. So, whew, it was real informational, y'all, today. This may be a little bit longer than 15, 16 minutes. I'm going to try to just keep it within that range. Okay. So it starts with Phaedra and her child and son, Aiden. And I do say that I do remember Aiden, and I remember Phaedra when she was gonna have both of her kids, and you know how it be kind of a certain thing of growing up with the kids and stuff like that. So I just said, oh my gosh, and Aiden he is driving. Can y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that Aiden is driving? He driving, and he was driving that car. He was whipping and whipping and whipping and whipping and driving the car with his mama in tow. Gracefully next. And we get to K Michelle, Kimberly K, whoever you want her to be. But she K. K is between Kelly and Portia. And she's letting the ladies know both that she is heading to Nashville to acknowledge a country singer by the name of Reese Palmer. Okay. And I said, okay, African American and country music. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it because you know that they said that country music started with African Americans. Sorry. That's what they said, and that's what I know from what I researched. Okay. Uh-huh. And then Kate Michelle said that she gonna be opening for Miss Palmer too. Okay. I love it. I just love it. I just love Kate Michelle bringing on the show. Okay. So we get to Portia saying that she want to get on a better path with Kelly, right? And Kelly says, yeah, I want to do the same. And then Portia Portia said that, we need to get to where it started from the beginning. And Portia said that it started from Kelly, which is, she said, which she talking about Kelly, being on the after show, saying that she was sleeping with a married man. But last time I checked and last time I remember, she was sleeping with a married man. She is sleeping with a married man because you remember. Uh-huh. Simon was not single. Okay. He was married to a cast member. Okay. I digress though. Okay. Y'all should remember. She was on the show. Mm-hmm. And then Portia said, I did not sleep with a married man. I said, okay, Portia, you want people to believe what you want people to believe. Okay, but we know the tea and we know the truth. Okay. And Portia said, I do not. Then it was a flashback when Kelly said that Portia was sleeping with married men. Okay. And I remember that too. I remember everything. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And then Kelly is defending herself away and she looking crazy. Y'all know how she be looking crazy. And then Portia recalled Kelly being in a hotel and in the bed with the married man, right? Okay. And then Kelly being in, like I said, in the bed with the married man. And then Portia gonna say, well, next, she said, I have text messages. I have all the digital text messages and all that. And I'm like, okay, all right, Portia. Got it, got it. And then she said she got it from her friend. And then it was passed to the friend. And then, point period. Kay said that this is so unfair to Kelly to sit and have Portia talk about her hot pocket. And Kay Michelle is so funny because she always would say, call the Pooh Nanny, the hot pocket back in Love and Hip Hop days. And it was just so funny to me. All right. And then K Michelle, it's just bad though. K Michelle is in the middle. and Kelly and Portia, and they going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Okay. And then I'm like, okay, confession. And then Kelly looking so confused. And she lied with the lies in her eyes. You know, Kelly be just looking so, I don't know, y'all. But she's still pretty. But Portia then sat up and pulled up all these accusations, and we need point period point blank, Portia, because you have been known to spare a little lie or two at times, okay? So I mean, and Kate Michelle just finally said that things we are not happy. We have said things that we are not happy with, okay? And we got some drinks and we got some crumpets and we need to have a redo, or we need to just get to it and all this stuff. And I'm like, hey Michelle, it's so funny. And then oh my goodness. And Kay she's in such a positive mood because I know the real Kay Michelle. The real Kay Michelle said that I remember her from Love and Hip Hop, y'all. I'm gonna keep referencing it because I remember this particular part with her and Benzino. And she was trying to, excuse me, y'all. She was arguing back and forth with Carly Red, right? And she told Benzino that she don't know me. She don't know me. I jump a gate and whoop a bitch ass. And I'm like, all right. Gracefully next, though. If y'all remember, y'all remember. All right. And we get to Pinky, and I like her as well. And both herself and her husband are birthing a restaurant business. And her husband owns Dave's Cheesesteak in Atlanta now. And she was going through her trials, losing Slutty Vegan and having to buy it back. But she said that she always felt mentally alone. And I feel bad for her, gracefully next. And we get back to Kay Michelle. And Kay and Gaston, her husband. And they both bought a house in Atlanta, right? Just stay with me with the timeline because it's gonna start going real, real fast. Although he has a successful dentistry and he's a successful dentist here in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay. And then he is working on his dental license so he can be in Atlanta, Georgia, where they are. And then Kay Michelle also talks about how Gaston had no choice marrying her. The stuff that Kay Michelle had said previously in the previous video, which was last video, Gracefully Next, okay? And we get to Kelly. And Kelly, I know she tired. I know she tired of the ex of hers. And she has been divorced since September, right? September 2025. But Shamia and Angela, they meet up with her so that they can go shopping with her. And then Kelly is looking crazy. And then they ask, what's wrong? And then she says that her ex-husband did a tell-all interview with Tasha K. And I'm like, oh hell, damn, 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 Tasha K. And he's just not gonna stop until he drains her. He drains her mentally. Poor Kelly. Now I do feel bad for her about this. And then I know every day she is kicking herself. Like, why the F did I marry his ass? And we finna go ahead and get to this emergency real quick. And Angela is is the epitome of a beautiful, beautiful housewife. And she looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gracefully next. And Angela, she doesn't like, says that she don't like men that talk so damn much. And then Kelly is saying that Portia said that she slept with a married man. Oh Lord. She just gonna run that in the ground. Come on, Kelly now. Gracefully next. So we get to Drew, and Drew is having her premiere for the movie Run. And Claudia Jordan was there, and I loved her when she was as a housewife. And Claudia Jordan is trying her best to get in that camera, to get that camera time, and then they snatch that camera, and it's like absolutely not. And then Phaedra shows up, and Angela asks instantly, "Did you have anything? Did you send those people to say those things last season about my husband?" And Phaedra said, "No, I absolutely did not do that." And Angela apologized because she did says that she did not follow up and investigate properly like she thought that she should have. And Angela said that she should have not accused her. And Phaedra said that she accepted the apology and they good now. Then Phaedra said, "I hope you find who did this." All right, gracefully next. And I sure want to know who did it. And Portia arrived at the premiere party now. You know, Portia ain't stopping. You know, she was with Muscles and the man that was saying he blessed and he was from Ready to Love. Yeah, him. And then Portia arrived like at the premiere party and she shows up with Sway. And then Drew said that, this you? And we need to have a talk. Then Drew said in her confessional that Portia is living her life. She said, "You living my life." And a lot of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth was going on. Not between Drew and not between Portia, but just amongst the other ladies. You got your Kelly. And then it just was a whole lot of back and forth. But how Angela said that mm, she showed up. So you showed up with you just done with Mr. Bless pretty much, as she is. And he was saying that he was blessed in the last episode. Uh-huh. And yes, she done with him. Okay. So Angela is sitting here talking to the ladies, and Portia comes with her drinks. Sway sitting in the background, in the background, in the background, in the background, in the back. And she is telling Portia that Portia said that she was sleeping with a married man. I'm like, She is telling, Phaedra, sorry, too many P's. Telling Phaedra that Portia said that she was sleeping with a married man. Then Portia said that she spreading her own tea. She's spreading her own tea. All right. And then and she was, and Portia said that they hugged it out. So she pretty much thought that they was good. Then Angela then said that she called you Portia. So, Portia did not like that. She don't like nobody putting nothing on her name and all that stuff, especially something that she said that she did not say. Hmm. And then Portia say, "How is she even talking to Angela and she doesn't have a neck? Doesn't it hurt her neck?" And she talking about Kelly now. Doesn't it hurt her neck? I said, "Stop, Portia. Gracefully gracefully next." And the ladies are watching the premiere, Drew's premiere for Run. And why Drew passed away in the first few seconds of the movie. I'm like, what now? What the hell? What? And Kelly says that she needs this restaurant. Kelly is stressed and depressed and just everything just broke, busted, and can't be trusted. Then I'm like, Kelly, did you save your money? You could not have. Because you could not have saved your money. Because I don't even know if her other restaurant location is open. And I know she had a total of 3 restaurants. And it's like, Kelly, did you save your money? But I do hope everything worked out for her. I don't think she did, but gracefully next. And then K. Michelle went to Nashville to honor Reese. And she came back to Atlanta with an infection in one of her implants, y'all, in her behind. And I'm like, hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. You just did that documentary about, how it was not good for, on Lifetime for the women to get those implants and all that. And I just feel bad. But she did tweet. Kay did tweet. And she said that she's okay. And that was the show, y'all. And this was Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17, episode 2. It was good, y'all. I be up in here when I be watching it on Peacock, y'all. I watch it on Peacock and I just be hollering laughing every damn time that I watch it because it's unedited on Peacock. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded for y'all. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. And I hope that everything that is going good for y'all in y'all's life, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Hope y'all have a good day as well, every single day. I love you, Jazzy fam. And again, like, comment, and subscribe to be a part of the Jazzy fam. And we can all talk together. And then you can always talk to me in the comments. And then we can just become a whole big family. Have a blessed day. Bye.